Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Taking a bathroom. The bathroom is on the place you can place your gadgets in peace. On this channel, we do product reviews and also some tutorials. And we have a good one for you guys here today. Today we have Kill Cable, and we just want to see, find out a little bit about him. So go ahead, man, introduce yourself and let the people know about yourself.
What's going on, guys? It's Cable Kill. I don't know if y'all have seen any of my videos on YouTube before, but we like to post IPTV reviews, APK reviews, pretty much anything to help you cut the cord. I also run our website, cablekill.us. It's basically the same thing, an app marketplace. Any of the IPTV reviews that we do and the services that we think are the best, we put them on our website. Same thing with the APKs. Basically, your one-stop shop to cut the cord. Go ahead, Tech. I
mean, yeah, that's great, man. Great introduction. So just waiting for some people to come in here right now. I want to say hello to my sister, Durrell. DST is in the house. I see we got Legacy in the house. We have Marcus in the house. We have Silverback in the house. Pocket Change in the house. Man, we have a lot of people in here joining. And basically, guys, y'all know I don't go live a lot. I just wanted to come live just to have him tell the story and what's going on. You know, each time that you post to YouTube as a YouTuber, you always have the risk of YouTube shutting down your channel or someone putting the copyright claim on your channel. And just want him to share his story and see if we can get him back on his feet and introduce you guys to the new channel. So first of all, Cable Kill, tell me, and I said Kill Cable earlier. Cable Kill, tell me how long you've been on YouTube and what got you into doing IPTV reviews, and then we're gonna go on and talk about where you stand at currently.
Okay, what originally got me into this, doing the YouTube reviews, is I started up the website and I tried to figure out a way to get people to the website. Basically, I thought the best way to drive people to my website would be YouTube. After about 6 months, I wasn't doing any IPTV reviews at the time. I was still just, I think Kodi was popular then. I was doing Kodi build reviews, normal APK reviews like Terrarium and all that. I think I made a Showbox video about a year ago, back when Showbox was pretty popular, and it just got a bunch of views. I noticed a bunch of people were going to the website. And I just thought, man, maybe I should be a YouTuber. I didn't really want to be a YouTuber at first, but so then from then on, after that first viral video, I just started making more. I made an Area 51 video, and I think that's when it really changed. I think it got up to 30,000 views in a month or something like that. The visitors on my website was crazy. I could tell because basically I get on Google, the Google ad link thing, and see how many visitors I've had and all that. So basically the correlation between people coming from YouTube to my website was basically direct. So at that point, I'm a YouTuber. So then I've got people sending me messages wanting me to do their IPTV reviews. I know you know all about that.
Yes, sir.
And then it just came on from then. At first, I did get a few, content strikes, catching a blank, copyright strikes. Yeah. So at first that was the struggle there. Then we started blurring everything and kind of avoided that. But then here recently we've been getting a lot of YouTube guideline strikes, community strikes. So basically people are reporting my video. It's not YouTube, it's people. I don't know if they're services I wouldn't review or who knows what they are. Just people in general that just hate IPTV services. I don't really know. I can't explain it, to be honest with you. They start reporting it, and from then, like you said in one of your previous videos, they pop up. You got 5 overnight, and then you can't appeal it. And that's kind of where I was at.
And for those of you guys that's not familiar with the way that YouTube community guidelines work, is that anyone can say, hey, report a video and say, hey, this video violates YouTube community guidelines. There are new rules because there's a lot of people abusing it, and you have to realize that YouTubers are competitive. A lot of people are abusing the service, and so YouTube started giving you warnings. And so you get one warning, and then after you get another one, the first one after the warning, then you're not allowed to upload for a week. Your second one, you're not allowed to upload a live stream for 2 weeks, and your third one is termination of the channel. And so your channel has been terminated, correct? And
Yeah,
you
my
have
original channel has been
your
terminated.
original channel, and which was Kill Cable.
It was Cable Kill,
All
just
right.
straight up Cable Kill. Yeah, now we got a new one out there that's Cable Kill and More. We plan on posting some different reviews, not just IPTV related, but other ways you can cut the cord and things like that. Haven't exactly decided my other content, but I guess you guys will see.
So before your channel was deleted, how many subs you was at?
I had just got to 10,000 subscribers, or right under 10,000 subscribers. At the time, I didn't think that was a lot, but now I know that's a lot, because now I'll post a video, and I think I got like 350 subscribers on the new channel. So when I post a video, it's definitely different when the video is only getting 10 views over like 48 hours versus like, 5,000 views or 3,000 views.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't realize is that when you guys know that I'm kind of like a geek when it comes to this YouTube stuff, is that when you get to 10,000 views, like 90% of YouTubers will never hit past 10,000 views. So you consider having a smart channel, even me around 14,000, I feel like I have a smart channel compared to others. But the reality of it is that 90% of YouTubers will never hit those numbers. And so, yes, that's a lot of hard work that went into getting those subscribers. And this is one of the reasons, guys, I wanted to bring him on so he can reintroduce his new channel to the community and talk more about the community guidelines, because we're so used to being hit with copyrights that we don't consider community guidelines, which impact us, and you have less control. I don't want to tell this story, but even if somebody filed a community guideline strike on your video, which I have had twice before, and you appeal and win, his story will open up your eyes. Go ahead and tell us about your community guideline strikes and how you thought you was in a good place, but what wound up happening in the end.
So basically, Tech, what's happening, they kept giving me, what I was being flagged with was the YouTube dangerous and harmful acts policy or something like that. And I kept getting flagged with that. So at first they would let me appeal it. And every time I would appeal it, they would basically say that you're right, it's within our guidelines, and they would put the video back up. So basically, when they do that to you multiple times in a row, they don't allow you to appeal anymore. So then when you can't appeal, when those strikes build up, they just build up. So eventually I got to my third strike, and I woke up overnight and my channel was terminated. So they did allow me to actually appeal that original termination, and I got my channel back. Wasn't able to post for a week, but that was cool because I got my channel back. But then again, the strikes kept coming. At first they did let me appeal again, like the beginning, they let me appeal it, and they gave me the video back. But then I woke up again and it said my channel has been terminated. So I'm thinking, okay, they're just going to let me appeal it and I'm going to get it back. So then I go to appeal it, and basically once I send the appeal, the message they send me back, it has nothing to do with YouTube. It says that it looks like your Gmail account is good and standing and you're able to log in everything that you need to log in. So basically they terminated my YouTube channel and it's gone. There's no way to appeal it after that second time. I think Tech told me you can send them paper mail, but I didn't know that. So, and they don't tell you that. That's something they don't want you to know, pretty much.
So anyone that's out there, any fellow YouTuber, if you ever get locked out of your channel and you can't file an appeal, because it does happen, there's actually a form. You can Google like YouTube appeals or whatever. That's actually a form that you can fill out. And since you're locked out of your channel, you can mail it. You can mail the appeal directly to YouTube. Now, of course, that's going to be a longer process than being able to appeal it on the spot and hear from them within a couple of days or a week or two. They have gotten better with the response, but if you're ever locked out, there is a way you can do a paper appeal, and a lot of people don't know that. So here you was getting your channel deleted. You filed an appeal, several appeals. You was winning your appeals. Was the claim on the same videos?
No, they were random videos. They were all the claims were IPTV videos though. They were just random ones. The last two that got me was an Area 51 video and a Gears video, I believe. So it's mainly on the super popular IPTV services. And I had been doing a top 5 for the month. So I think that kind of, if I didn't pick their service, that maybe they had an agenda to take that video down. So they want to flag it, you know, they don't want to make their service look bad. That's kind of what I think it is. I really don't know what it is, but it's important.
Did YouTube timestamp the video, like say, hey, your video has been reported to our community guidelines, and then, you know, tell you the video and where at in the video?
No, there was no timestamp or nothing. Just the video, and that it violated their dangerous and harmful acts or whatever. And I went and read what that means, and I basically the only thing that I could find that I might have violated was you're not supposed to show how to download something that may cause harm or something like that. But at the end of the day, I mean, it doesn't cause harm or anything. I think it's just a way for them to flag people, or found a way for it to flag people and make it stick.
I mean, and obviously, you really don't know, you know, who filed it against you or made a claim against you. Do you have like any suspicions of who did it? Like, do you think it was a service, or do you think it's like corporations or something like that that just using this as another method to discourage YouTubers?
I honestly have no idea. I feel like that second option, the corporation, may be something to do with it. To be honest, I don't know. It just all started happening, and I should have done what you said. I should have deactivated the video or whatever for a little bit, and let all that pass over so I could keep my subscribers. But I wasn't thinking about that at the time, unfortunately.
So we have 76 people up in here. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day. I know we're Central Time, so it's lunchtime for us. So a lot of you guys might be at work, watching this at work. If you're on Central Time, you might be on your lunch break. But I do know that this is midday and a half. 74, 73 people up in here is absolutely amazing. What we're talking about what's going on YouTube with channels being deleted. You guys seen last week I did a video about Husham getting his channel deleted. And now my brother right here, Kill, his channel was deleted. His channel was deleted on the grounds of community guidelines. And is this, and I'm asking a question, will this be the new way to discourage other card cutting YouTubers from producing content on how to cut the card? We just got to be vigilant. We got to be conscious about it, and we have to help each other out. And that's why I wanted to bring him on to the show, so he can just let you guys know that, hey, he have a new channel. His old channel has been terminated. It's hard, guys, to build up that community base again. I seen some comments of some people saying that they did not know that your channel was even terminated. And, you know, and that's why I wanted to bring you on, man, to put that awareness out. And hopefully after the show, more people would know that you have a new channel. Now, one of the things I noticed about your old channel, and I'm assuming it's the same way about your new channel, is that when you click on the link to the IPTV service, it brings you to the website. And you mentioned something about the website earlier. Tell us more about the website and how you have that set up, if you don't mind.
Okay, you're talking about my website?
Yes, yes.
Basically, the Cable Kill website, like I was trying to say earlier, it's going to be your one-stop shop to cut the cord. So I test all these IPTV services. I don't take money from any of them, or I haven't yet. I probably should have now that my channel is deleted, but those are all my personal favorites. Basically, I test the services for at least a week to a month, make sure it all works. And then basically I would put it on my website, basically trying to drive users to my website. I've got the Google AdSense ads on there. So it's just another way to help me earn a little money. It's not much, it's a couple cents, but combined with the YouTube money, it makes it a nice hobby. And so when people see the YouTube video and they want to try the service, when they click on it, they end up on my website. And then from there, if there's any trials they can go to, I've got a button. You can easily select it there. You can download the APKs there for your Fire Stick or your Android device. So basically, I'm just trying to drive people to the website so they can use it for themselves. Basically, you can not only get the IPTV services, I've got all the best movie and TV streaming APKs on there as well. So basically just trying to help people cut the cord even further, give myself a few cents. It's not a lot, but if I can help y'all out, it's definitely worth it for me. When I first got into cutting the cord, one of my main problems was finding a reliable place to get all the apps from. So that's kind of what mainly got me into making the website. At the same time, I was learning how to make websites, so it all just kind of came together.
Your two loves came together. One more time, Jay, want to know what's the new channel, guys? If you want to donate to this channel, you can see my Cash App is dbogan78, and you can always send me a donation at paypal.me/takingabathroom. So yeah, go ahead and tell them the new channel again.
The new channel name is Cable Kill and More. I made the new channel say Cable Kill, so hopefully if any of my old subscribers are searching, they'll search Cable Kill and hopefully that'll pop up. But like you said, the YouTube algorithm, I've only got 300 subscribers right now, so that might not pop up at the moment, but it's Cable Kill and More. Maybe he'll have a description in the video to click on it. Yeah,
and I see Tony say that that's showing some real love. Now,
I do appreciate that, Ted,
man,
for
no
sure.
problem, man. Now, usually, if you guys know, you know that I'm very competitive, and I'm always competing. Whenever I search, like anytime, if I do a review on a headphone, right, I'm going to search and I'm going to see whose video is ranked or whatever. So at heart, I'm a competitor, right? So I love competing, but at the same time, my brother is here to help the community. That's other reviews that's in the same genre. I crown myself as the king of IPTV reviews, but trust me, guys, there's a lot of other guys out there that does a good job, if not better, at reviewing this content. And starting over sucks, and I just wanted my brother to have opportunity where he can get back into the game and continue to put out great content for the community. Because like I told him offline, you never know who you're going to need in the future. And it sucks whenever somebody, I hate censorship. And whenever you take somebody's voice, I think if I can use my platform, I think this is a great way to use my platform to help others, get back on their feet.
And to be honest with you, man, your IPTV review, at the same time when I was just started going viral, I saw your videos too, and I was like, man, he knows what he's doing. Some of the services that I would review came from your video. I'm like, man, they do look good. Double Agent was one of them, and I was like, yeah, man, I need to review that.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate it, Tech, for sure. Get me some more exposure. Man.
Yeah, I see somebody say, we need, and let me see if I can find it. We need some more free trials since everybody uses the smartest app. You know what? Let me answer that. And if you guys have any questions for Cable Kill, go ahead, and the chat is moving, but we're going to try to highlight it and try to answer those questions. The reason why a lot of people don't give out free trials anymore is because when they do give out free trials, a lot of times they get DDoS, meaning whether it's competitors or just somebody just trying to, I guess, be a jerk. They DDoS the service and it mess up the service or whatever. So when they pay $1 or whatever for a 24-hour trial, it makes it a little more harder for somebody to DDoS because they got to pay for those connections or whatever. Whenever you open up those connections for free, then they send all of that fake traffic to their servers. And I'm the same way. I was like, man, y'all need to give out, more free, trials to people. And then in the background, that was explained to me, and actually happened in real life on my channel. I talked Double Agent into giving out a trial, and he give out a trial, and within 48 hours or 24 hours later, he got DDoS, and I came back with a video. I wasn't happy about it, so I did a video expressing my displeasure because somebody was trying to do something good for the community, and that's what happened. So, Brian say, Cable Kill, you would be missed. Holler at us when you're back. So he's back, and go ahead and tell him this is going, because people is going to be coming into the video, and we just gotta get them up to speed where you at. Tell them your new YouTube channel again.
All right, Brian, we actually are back up. Our YouTube is back up. It's Cable Kill and More. That's going to be the YouTube channel name, and our website actually never went down. if you go to our website, it'll never go down. So that'll be a good way to also see IPTV reviews. I also post the videos there as well.
And I'm just putting it in the chat. Somebody asked me to put it in the chat, so hopefully you guys are able to see that. Cable Kill and more. So I wrote out and AND. I don't know if you have.
It's the asterisk.
All right. Well, there you have it, guys.
You'll find it hopefully.
Yeah. So Cable Kill and more is the new site. So if you search Cable Kill, just go ahead and it should pop up, but we don't know. It should pop up.
Yeah.
Rob said, let me see if I can put them up. I get that about free trials, but I paid for 3 different IPTV services and only find out that 2 or 3 had very little content when comparing. So when we're talking about IPTV, I get this all the time. They're like, well, everybody got the same app. Everybody got the everybody use Smartest or whatever. Everyone do not use Smartest. And there are a lot of people that does use Smartest, but trust me, everyone don't. All their sources where they're getting their channels from are not equal. So somebody might say, well, Tech, all of these IPTV services are the same. All of them have the same channels. Trust me, guys, they get their channels from different sources. And these IPTV service providers, I'm just going to highlight one right here, Legacy. These IPTV service providers, guys, they pretty much, they keep that close to the vest where they get their sources from, because they want to get the most reliable sources without, their competitors knowing about it. So it might look similar, but the reliability of IPTV services are totally different. I neglected to say that this month's sponsor of the channel is Fear TV. And guys, Fear TV is new to the game. But one of the things that we had a conversation with offline before they even sponsored the channel, were things that they needed to have on their service. And they went ahead and they obliged me. And I think that's a wonderful service. By it being a new service and getting the traction that it's getting, I think it's absolutely amazing. That's why I have this platform. And there's any other IPTV service providers, man, that want to hit me up, just go ahead and email me. I have no problem with giving you advice or whatever. Just know that when it comes down to my community, I'm going to be protective of my community. But if you want a good IPTV service, I have tons of advice. And my advice comes from experience and from comments of those that watch my videos and others. Tell me, brother, what you think about IPTV service providers? Do you think all of them have the same sources?
No, I don't. I think well, it kind of boils down to there are some resellers out there, and you will find that some of them do have the same channels. But just from me testing it, I kind of agree with you. There are definitely different sources. If they use the Smarters app, I mean, common sense will make someone say that, oh, they've got the same channel list, but you can definitely go through the channels and see that they're different. And yeah.
So Teddy want to know, he said, Tech, who in your opinion had the most reliable sources? So I have a video of my top 5 IPTV service, and I'm going to say that all of those are reliable. And right now, I have Gears in there. Look, let me tell you, Gears have withstood the test of time. Now, I haven't agreed with every decision that team have made, but Gears have withstood the test of time. But when you're looking at like Obey, Double Agent, you look at like No Fear TV, when you're looking at those guys, when they're doing sports in 1080p at 60 frames, I mean, Gears, man, they don't have that quality. They have the reliability, but they don't have that quality. And there's a lot of new services that's coming on board that's competing. It's getting harder and harder for me to say this service is better than that service, because what's happening now is that they do really, really well. Obey, to me, they have like the best locals, right? But now they have those sports at 1080p at 60 frames. So now I'm looking at, well, Obey got this and they got video on demand. I look at Double Agent, man. Double Agent sports have always been fantastic, custom app. So it's getting harder and harder to choose which one is better. The first thing people tell me is they be like, well, I got a service that have all of that, that's $7. I'm gonna be honest. The only service, I don't know what happened to Cable Kill. The only service that I have tried that was cheap, that was reliable like that, was Coded Solutions, and was also you dropped off, my brother. Coded Solution and Eternal. Try to get either one of them. Try to get either one of them right now. So that's the thing, man. Your IPTV service is gonna fit your liking. What happened, my brother?
I guess I lost connection for a second. I'm not sure. I was getting worried. He started he started buffering, and I was like, "Oh no, oh no."
It's all good, man. All right. So I'm very new to the IPTV. So you have any suggestions to James? Is very new to IPTV.
James, if you'd like, you could go to www.cablekill.us into our paid section, and you can see a ton of different services that I, myself, and Tech have reviewed. If it's on our website, you can pretty much trust that it's a good service. It basically just boils down to the price point you want to pay, and if you want a reliable guide or not. There's services anywhere from $5 to $20 on the site. Kind of hesitant to suggest any because I don't take any money from any of them. And I know Blerd Vision's a good $5 one that's been out here lately, but if you're not wanting to go cheap, like he said, Gears is always good. The No Fear one that he's been pushing is pretty great. I like Double Agent myself. So there's definitely a nice selections for you. I think that Double Agent has a pretty good layout as far as sports and stuff like that. I like their layout. So if sports is a big factor, I may say go with Double Agent. Gears is probably the most reliable, but like he said, every channel is not going to be 1080, so you definitely have options.
Yeah. I mean, another thing too is like people say stuff about like buffering and stuff like that. When I first got into IPTV, there was a lot of issues with buffering. I think that even a cheaper service, I think a lot of them have nipped that in the butt, man. So unless you just got like a bad connection, man, it's going to be hard, in my opinion. It's going to be hard for you to find buffering from one of those major IPTV services.
Right. One thing I might say that might affect buffering might be your location. For some reason, I have some Canadian people always talking about how Gears won't play for them. Again, it could boil down to their setup and their actual connection. But for some reason, I have a lot of people telling me in Canada that, like, just for instance, Gears won't play for them at buffers. But in my opinion, Gears never buffers. So location might have something to do with it, but I don't know. It's probably their setup at the same time. You never know.
Yeah. But thank you, D-Real.
Yeah, I appreciate that, D-Real.
Brother. That's the website right there, guys. So you can go there, and he have his selection of IPTV services. Do you have a write-up on each one of them on the website? I forget.
Once you're on the website, you can go to, I think it's Android apps, and then you choose paid TV. That'll take you to all the IPTV services. It'll have the logo on there, and once you click the logo, it'll tell you a little description about it, how many channels it's got, whether it's got a free trial or not. You can download it onto your device straight from the website. So you can get a lot of information just from going to the website as far as how many connections you'll get and all that good stuff.
That's what's up, man. I think that's a good service. That's another way that people can really just go take their time and read on the service, on the different services. So guys, you guys have any more questions directly to Cable Kill? Any more questions directly to Cable Kill? Anything else you want the people to know, man?
Not really. Just don't get discouraged if you start getting these strikes. Just kind of take the information that Tech's been given. He's been given really great information as far as how to protect your channel. And if you're looking for any IPTV services, cablekill.us has got you covered. Other than that, I don't think I have much to say. Other than
I'm glad to see that you're back, man. It can be discouraging. It's easy for anyone just to say, look, I'm tired of this. Like I said in my last video, people don't realize what goes on behind the scene. It's a lot to being a YouTuber. And whenever you have to, like we talked about earlier, you get that email from YouTube saying that this channel this video has been taken down due to a copyright claim or been taken down due to violation of our community guidelines. Man, your heart just dropped.
Yeah, it's a fight from there.
Yeah. So I mean, you gotta appeal to YouTube, you gotta write to them. Then you stuck in the balance because it says, well, somebody gotta go and they gotta go manually review it. And in my case, I had a video on the same subject matter that got it wasn't a strike, but it was demonetized. And I applied for manual review. Now it was the same video, just one was just a follow-up with the same content. They let one back on and they kept the other one off.
See, that happens to me all the time. It's
and
crazy.
What that tell me is that one person interpreted the video one way, the other person had another different interpretation of the other video. So whenever you never want your channel to get to the point to where it's in others' hands, man. Thomas asked, he said, what happened to what's up with Coded Solutions? Thomas, I don't know.
I don't think anybody knows. They've been under maintenance for about a month now or more, so who knows?
I think my service is still up and running. Anyone that have Coded Solutions that haven't paid in a couple of months, but their service is still up and running, go ahead and put it in the chat right now. What IPTV service has the best catch-up features? What do you mean by features? I know Obey allows you to go back up to 4 days, but are you saying when you mean by features, Harold, are you talking about how far you can go back or what? What's the best IPTV service you had, Kill Cable, with a good catch-up selection?
I'm still a diehard Gears fan. As you said, they kind of withstood the test of time. They recently added a catch-up section. I know it goes back to 3 days. I haven't really, it might be 3 or 4 days, but just how reliable Gears is, I know it's a little bit more for the connection, but that's just the one I would recommend. Your safe bet is what I would call it.
That's good. That was up, man. Let's see, we have some more. Again, the real, my sister putting out that great information, website, the new channel, all of that right there for you guys to see.
Much love. I appreciate that.
RL Cable Kill, do you know if the new link on the Coded Solution page is reliable? Firefox is telling me that it is not. Sort of scared to sign up for it unless I know it's safe.
Well, I always recommend proceeding with caution. A lot of times that might mean that it just let's see what it says, is reliable. The new link. It might just mean I don't know, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I got that warning when I went on there saying that it's not a trusted source, but I went on it anyway. It was perfectly fine. I don't know. It could. I mean, it's always a scary thing because when you see a service go down and then another website pop up, you don't know if somebody's trying to mine your data, get your information or whatever. It depends what country you live in. If streaming is not legal, then there might be some legal ramifications for you guys. In the United States, streaming is legal. That has been my interpretation of it. And whenever there's a situation on my channel, I always refer to our copyright laws, and I refer to the Fair Doctrine 107 that's in the law, the Fair Uses Rights 107. And, so far I've been good, but for disclosure, I'm not a lawyer. I don't even pay one on YouTube.
Sometimes when that pops up, it might just be a website problem, like a certificate problem.
Yeah, that they haven't done their due diligence and going ahead and fix whatever codes or whatever. Does Double Agent offer regional sports channels? Double Agent do have locals. He have tons of Fox. So I guess that we talking about regional. I guess you would consider that. So yes, he do offer that. I don't know if you had anything particular in mind. It's pretty sad. My free for life service works better than the paid IPTVs. I paid for the bill 2 years ago, and it had several live streams, and it was a one-time pay. So I don't know, B Davis, B Dave 69. Maybe I'm coming in on the tail end of that conversation. I don't know of any free service that works better than a well-known paid IPTV service.
There's a few free sports apps that works good, but definitely not better than the IPTV services.
What do you think of Nitro IPTV? I recently did a video on how not to buy Nitro TV, IPTV. I unlisted the video because I went through Full Media, and the purpose of the video was not to throw shots. A lot of people, like even some of my DST, found that like, man, you threw shots. The purpose was not to throw shots. It was really to educate people about how not to buy the service. But I don't like censorship. So if I do a video and the IPTV service or anybody asks me to take the video down, I'm not doing it because whenever I take a video down, it hurts the channel. I was telling you this earlier, Cable Kill. It hurts me in the algorithm. So once I do a review, I think I give fair, honest reviews. And if you can't tell me where I messed up or where I misrepresented you or your service, the video stand up. In this case, I took the video down because the video was not intended to throw shots at him, and it was impacting his employees. I never want to be in a position where I'm affecting someone adversely because of a video that I have done. But nevertheless, the truth is the truth. We had a side conversation, and basically he was able to convince me why it would be a better idea to take the video down, and him and I was gonna get together in the background and do something on the channel really soon, so be on the lookout for that. Other than that, man, if you can't talk me down, the video stays up. That just proves that a lot of people that think I'm a butthole, to be like, who is this talking YouTuber that's always reviewing IPTV services and giving his opinion and stuff like that? What do he know? Hey, it's my opinion. Everyone have one, but I'm a sensible guy. I mean, if you know my history with Obey TV, you seen when I first did a review on them, it was a bad review. But you seen months later, they came back, they changed their whole platform, and they're one of the most popular IPTV services out there. So it's just my opinion, man. I know what I'm talking about in most cases. But Nitro, I think Nitro is pretty good. I had it. I brought it just to do that review. It's nothing to write home about, because whenever Gibbs went to that new layout, then they had their layout.
Yeah, it is what it is. That Nitro app's a little hard to navigate too. I think is something they have working against them. There's too many options you can do on their app, and then with the gears, it's just seamlessly, kind of like just like satellite.
And I tell people, man, like I'm always, thank you, Troop. I'm always asking people, what do you want? And people on IPTV service, double agent, are y'all there? People want updates to their APKs. people always want their IPTV service to update to the latest technology. So when you see other services, do something and another service do it, I know a lot of times you guys get mad, but no one want to have a service and be like, your uncle or your brother comes to the house and be like, oh yeah, well look at my IPTV service. I can watch 4 at one time. You like, man, when double agent is going to get that feature? When Obey going to get that feature, right? So if you out there, you're an IPTV service, or you're a reseller, I recommend, guys, that you try to stay up to date with the latest technology. Let's see what else we have here. Free M3Us, that is okay, Flux, but it's lacking in overall channels. Decent free from someone with little needs. Yeah, I guess you can go ahead and get that. I had someone inbox me a couple of times about free M3Us to put out there to people. They want me to put it out there to people so they can watch IPTV for free. The reason why I never did that video is because a lot of times these people are scraping. Have you ever noticed like Obey? You ever noticed like Double Agent? I think Gears also. they don't offer M3Us. Because what happened is when you offer that, then people can steal your channels. And whenever you're getting channels from someone for free at any time, that can go down. So I didn't want to do a video and tell people, hey, look, here's a list of M3Us, and the guy was coming out with a new list every day. Unless you want to go and look for a channel or look for a certain service every day from a fresh list of M3Us, I don't see the purpose. To me, that's the only way it would be reliable. If it's constantly changing and you constantly updating it, then that defeats the purpose of having TV. Because before you watch something, you got to do at least freaking 2 hours of research to get to where you want to go. Taking a bath, and what's the best IPTV service for the reseller? The best IPTV service that I know that have resellers is Double Agent. And I'm gonna tell you why. He's part of the DST team. And I tell people the best, how can I put this? The best IPTV service you can get, regardless if it's buffering, regardless if it's crappy, regardless if it's the best streams you ever seen, the best IPTV service that you can have is the IPTV service that communicate with you. I don't care what nobody say. I've been doing this for a while. I had good service and bad service. The services that I respect the most are the ones that get back with their customers. You can have a good service that's running smooth, and all of a sudden they have a hiccup, because you're going to have hiccups in IPTV. I don't care who the service provider is. You're going to have hiccups. They're running smooth. They go down. You put in trouble tickets, nobody answering you. And now they have services that's just starting up. They got a little buffer in here and there. Their TV guys wrong or something like that. You put in the ticket within 24, 48 hours to answer you. It's just reassuring when you tell me, hey, look, I'm switching over my server. That's why you're down. You be back up in an hour, and in the hour they back up. I love that. So to me, the best IPTV service for resellers is Double Agent, because he call his resellers personally, and he give you I think it's a line or two for free that you can use personally, or you can even give that line out for your own personal trial. So like you go to a barbershop, you can say, hey man, look, boom, try this out for 7 days, try this out for 24 hours, and you have your own panel where you have access to where you can cut them on, or you can put them on, put them off. You don't have to call Double Agent and be like, man, activate this, activate that. I used to sell IPTV once upon a time. Before I started doing reviews, I used to sell set TV. Hey, don't hate me, people. But that's how I came into IPTV with set TV. I used to resell them, and every time I needed to connect somebody or something like that, I had to place a phone call or something like that. The IP was locked, and if they changed something in the system or they updated their app, or the person tried to knowingly or unknowingly use too many connections, they had to reset their box and all of that. There's a whole song and dance. And so I say Legacy or Double Agent, he's the place to go.
I can agree that they do have good customer service. He actually saw one of my reviews and actually just reached out to me to thank me for it. So if he's willing to do that, I'm willing to bet that he'll definitely message anybody with any problems. So I can definitely back up that.
And Obey also have great customer service. Like if you text them, they usually get back to you right away, man. One of the things I talked to him offline. One of the things I tell Obey is that, man, look, you got a text service for a reason. People call a number and sometimes he answers. And I'm like, if you answer, you it defeats the purpose of the text, you know, because sometimes people call and it'll be something simple. Be like, when you going to get this channel, you're going to get that channel, man. Text that in, people. Email that in, because what happened is whenever you start clogging up the lines and you putting in trouble tickets, I'm trying to teach somebody something. If you start being one of those main complainers in chief, what happened is that IPTV service provider stop paying attention to you, right? So if you putting in tickets to for a request of a channel, and they have on their website where you can go and put in channel requests, what happened when you have buffering? You didn't put in 40 tickets, man. They put you at the end of the line. So only guys, only put in a trouble ticket whenever you have a legit problem with that, you know. So just keep that in mind. Ology TV SS. Let me put it on the screen for you guys. Ology TV CS is untouchable. I had Ology TV when they first came out. They had some issues with buffering and all of that, but again, it was when they first came out. I never dealt with them again after that. So I really can help you with that one right there. You have any information on Ology TV?
Me? No, I definitely haven't ever used Ology TV. No. I've heard of them though. I've had a lot of people request me to do a review. I just haven't really have any personal experience with it.
Yeah, D Paul, exactly. You know, that's the phrase I was looking for. Don't cry wolf to your IPTV service providers. Once you do that, man, it's like anything else, man. They're gonna stop paying attention to you. Nate said reliability is subjective, and I think I could elaborate on it a little bit. You are 120% correct, because I might have an IPTV service that got a bad guide, right? So what I'm seeing on the screen, it might say Lakers game, but what's playing on the screen is SpongeBob. But SpongeBob is playing in 1080p, crystal clear, and never buffers. That might be reliable to me, but to somebody else, it's not reliable, right? So yes, it is. It is subjective. What about you, my brother? What you think? You think it's subjective?
Yeah, I could agree with you there. Somebody who's not so much worried about the guide or something, as long as the channel's working and they like what's playing on it, I mean, that could be all they want.
Yeah, and I mean, like, bro, I tell people like this. I'm always out. What's up, Joe? I'm always having issues finding a balance between the IPTV service providers, because I talk to them offline, and you know, the community, because I do this for the community. At the end of the day, I tell people, IPTV service providers, when people pay money for a service, I don't care if it's $2. When they give you money, they expect it to work as is. Point blank, period. I don't want to hear, or they only paying $2 and they getting all of this. No. If you advertise it, right, they want it. If you charge, I can
agree with that.
On it, man. Yeah, I don't care what your prices is, but my sweet people out there, 111 of us, my sweet people out there, if IPTV service if they have 500 channels plus, and 3 of their locals go down, come on, man, and you paying $7 for a connection. You paying $20 for 3 connections? Come on, man. Come on. Just put in the trouble ticket. Like, it's not the end of the world. You paying $20, all the channels up but 3. I mean, come on, huh?
It's expected in the IPTV world there.
Yeah. You know, but at the end of the day, if you paying money for something, you want it to work as advertised.
That's true.
You know, so I also don't want to hear, well, it's busy. I guess you're talking about whenever you reaching out to IPTV service providers. Somebody asked Silent Ghost IPTV. I don't know. I know he was coming out with IPTV service. At one time he had did a trial for people to try out, but I don't know exactly, you know, what's going on with him now. So I don't know. I can tell you.
I haven't heard anything either.
Brian, once again, Mitchell dropping that knowledge on us. That's why you have a cheap backup. And I'm surprised I haven't said that yet. That's why I love you guys, man. Man, my viewers, my subscribers, man, these guys are on point. I learned so much from them. Learned so much from you guys. Thank you. Backup. Always have a backup. Have a backup to the backup. Have a backup to the backup. Always. If you left cable paying $100 or paying $180 a month for cable, right? And now you cut the cord, man, go ahead and get you 2 or 3 IPTV services. Have a backup to the backup.
Especially when there's plenty of services out there that are only $5 or $7 a month that are actually pretty reliable.
Yeah, have your main one, you know, and then have you some backups, because guess what? If there's a big fight on and you got all the homeboys or the homegirls or whatever at the house and it start buffering and they be like, oh man, I can't see nothing. Hold on, I got you. Go to your backup. Go to your backup, man. Especially during football season, man. Go to your backup. Last video a couple of days ago, he said it wasn't out yet. I guess they're talking about I don't know what they're talking about right here, but they're probably talking about Silent Ghost. All right, there you go, Silent Ghost. Oh, because I was about to say they're probably talking about Legacy, Double Agent. My son was in kindergarten, was in pre-K when Double Agent was coming out with new APK. My son is 2nd grade now. Shots fired. I love you, Legacy. Love you, baby. Yeah. Let me see what else you guys saying out there. I'm just highlighting people comments. It's always good. You guys like this? You guys like this StreamYards? Super introduced.
I like it. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, you have the ability to put up banners and stuff. You know, welcome to the show. Again, guys, you want to make a donation, Cash App, dbogan78, or PayPal me at Taking the Bathroom for PayPal. So, you know, my email, you got any questions about IPTV service, your IPTV service provider, and you know, you want to get a review on the show, I can give you my pricing. So, yeah, man, I love it. I love it that you can, you know, put all the information up there. The main feature is having the ability to communicate with those that's watching the show. Low blow, huh, Legacy? Hey, you got a link? You could come on, man. I'll put a link in the DST group, so you can come on if you're not at work.
So does this link up with YouTube? You just set it up on your YouTube and then
yes.
I'd start using this. It's nice.
So somebody said, taking a bath, and can you bring out your wolf friend? Let me see, man. Because I would look like I was having internet trouble a little earlier, but let me see if I can bring him out. Let me see. Yeah, just hold on right quick. I might be able to bring him out. Hey Lou, how you doing? You got to show me how to do this. All right. Go ahead, talk to him, brother. Let me mess with this right quick. The show is yours.
So does anybody have any questions about the website or maybe about Cable Kill? Or I don't know if I'll be able to see the comments, but we'll get it rocking. Let's see.
Tell them about your next steps, next stages, next things you plan on doing in the future.
All right. Here recently, I've been teaching myself programming, so I eventually want to bring Cable Kill to an Android app to where you can put on your device and basically not have to go to the website. Here at Cable Kill, it's just me, so it's just kind of gonna be a process. So, but once that comes up, I hope that you guys will be able to get these apps from an app that's already directly installed on your device. It'll be a little bit easier than using the website. With that being said, it's still pretty easy to use the website to download any of these apps. If you're on a Fire Stick, you'll just use the downloader app and then go to our website, cablekill.us. If you're on an Android device, basically I just use Google Chrome. You can get it there. Oh, we got a wolf in the building. I can't hear him.
Can you hear Wolf now?
Yes, sir.
All right. So taking the bathroom, I had to step away, so I'll be taking over for the rest of the show. I sound like taking the bathroom because he's my brother from another mother. All right. Hey, how you doing, Jazzy? Let's see what else we have out there. But yeah, man, it's good stuff, man. It's always good to have your future ahead of you and have things planned so you can give back to the community.
That's all. That's what it's all about, really. Just trying to help people. First got into it, that was my biggest obstacle, trying to find a place to get all these apps and find these IPTV services. And instead of just guessing, people like us, you and me, we help people find the right services to use and save their money. That's what it's all really about.
Yeah, that was up. D Roop in the house. How you doing? When is Double Agent going to be on iOS? When is Double Agent going to be on iOS? I don't know. Here's the thing for a lot of people that don't know about Double Agent, I give him a hard time, but the difference between Double Agent and Obey do his IPTV service full time. Double Agent, he have a full-time job, so it's a little hard for him to get. And then Obey, he paid for his apps, he paid for updates and stuff like that. He paid for people to maintain his service. Double Agent do everything himself, everything from scratch, and that's the way he kind of keep the costs down. Is he have experience in programming and stuff like that? So everything he do it from scratch. So this program is called FaceRig. It's part of the Stream platform. But basically what I do is I went ahead and I brought it. The basic package is $14. I don't know if they have a free package or whatever. The next package is like $49 or whatever. So what I did was I brought the basic package to give me a limited selection of characters. And then I go into OBS, and then I download a plugin called Virtual Cam. And whenever I download the plugin called Virtual Cam, I set it up like anything else in OBS, and then I'm able to pull OBS into StreamYards or into Google Hangouts by using Virtual Cam. And that's why the quality is off a little bit, guys, is because I have to have my OBS bandwidth a little lower, or my bitrate a little lower, where I can pull all this stuff in without my computer going crazy, because you got to realize it's a lot of processing. This Wolf is a camera just by itself, and my regular webcam is a DSLR right here by itself. So my computer is processing my face tracking for the program FaceRig, right?
That's awesome.
And also it's pulling all of this data coming from this DSLR and this webcam, and processing the microphone, and try to keep up with the delay and all of that. So that's why the bit rate got to be kind of managed where, you know, it's not crystal clear, but enough where you guys can kind of see. But yeah, that's the program right there. I'm gonna be playing around with it some more in my videos. I know some of you guys probably seen it in my videos, playing around some of my videos. I said I wasn't gonna tell nobody, I wanted to keep it to myself, but you guys know I can't keep, when the old folks say that boy can't keep sweet water on his tongue. Yeah. Anyone familiar with Vaders? D-Rod, anyone familiar with Vader Streams IPTV? Anybody? What about you, my brother?
Yeah, I actually like Vaders. I know there's a lot of hate going around about how the streams don't play. I will say I think you do need to have a pretty good internet setup for the channels to play with no buffer. But yeah, I mean, I like Vader. I wouldn't say it's a top 3 service or anything like that, but that's just me. I do like their sports section too. I'm a big sports guy, so on Vaders they have the sports section where you can see the time and all the games and all that.
That's good, man. Yeah, so I had Vaders once upon a time, and here's something that you guys don't know. I'm unable to keep every IPTV service that I review.
Yeah, same here.
So I have it, and then like prime example, Nitro. You guys was like, hey, what's up with Nitro? And at the time I had like 6 IPTV services, and I was like, well, I don't know. Let me go buy it and see, right? Let me see what the update. I did a review on it in the past. Let me see the update. So that's why I was able to do that review. But man, it's impossible. It's impossible to keep up with all of them, man, because what IPTV services are going to, a lot of time, they do recurring payments. It's just easy on their system, right? They do recurring payments, so they automatically charge you at the end of the month. And man, sometimes at the end of the month, bro, my IPTV service be more than cable. You know,
right?
When you got like 7, 8 IPTV service, man, and you paying the minimum of $15, $20, it's like, hey, wait a minute, now.
Right, you're looking at $250 easy.
Yeah, you know, I gotta let somebody go. So, yeah, what's up?
I try to rotate them around. Just Whichever one I'm reviewing, I try to keep on hand. But yeah, it's real hard to keep them all on hand.
The real, I see a lot of Apple iOS haters in here shaking my head. I'm team Android, guys, but I'm gonna let you know right now, I have to get a Apple product. I know it sounds like blasphemy to all the Android people out there, but I just told my wife a couple of months ago is that I can't call myself a tech reviewer if I don't know anything about the iOS platform. I mean, it's just, I'm gonna have to break down. My daughter, my wife, they've been getting cell phones since getting an iPhone since the 3rd generation, and they've been rolling with it, man. Apple Watch, iPads, all that in my house. I'm team Android, man, but I got to get one.
I gotta say, I am team iPhone, but other than that, team Android.
You should have told me that before we did this interview.
But other than that, I rock Android. Yeah, the phone, I just gotta have it. I don't know what it is. It's secure.
Juggernaut said tech. Oh, it's secure, huh? Yeah. Juggernaut said tech. If you're paying for your services, you best talk to Trooper. He pays for nothing. I'm gonna have to talk to him, man. I'm gonna have to talk to him. The Juggernaut. Shout out to my brother Juggernaut, man. Juggernaut is a good friend of the DST team. If you guys have any questions about card cutting, I know Super Dad have a show tonight. If you go to any of my videos, in the description of the videos, you're going to see all of my DST brothers and sisters. You're going to see their YouTube channels, and you be able to go to their live shows. See what we're about, man. We really helping people cut the card, and all of us have our different specialties. So make sure that you check out my brothers and sisters. And Juggernaut is a good friend to DST, and lately he's been doing all things, I guess you say, Plex, and I think his last couple of shows was on C Box or something like that. Jug, if I'm wrong, then forgive me. I tried. Here we go. Cable Kill, what is the recommended internet speed for most of these paid IPTV service provider? Great question, Tony.
Yeah, that is a good question. Myself, I have just a regular DSL connection. I don't pay for any of the higher tier packages or anything. One of the main things I'll make sure is I have a really great modem and router. Without those, there's a good possibility you could still have a good internet service, and your services will still buffer. So that's my recommendation on that. I would just recommend that you for sure have a good router and all that. Sometimes the ones that they come with are subpar or not that great. So that could be a reason why you're experiencing your buffering.
Yes, and those are facts right there, guys. Some people like, I got the best internet ever. I got 400 megabits upstream and 25 down. And all right, but your modem crappy. Or right? Your router crappy, right?
And they can't even handle half the specs of the internet connection.
Yeah. So you just got to go ahead and do that. Deepak, what's DST team? What's DST? DST is Dream Stream Team. So it is a group of YouTubers that's basically out there to give people information on how to cut the cord. And so, like I said, you have The Real, she's in here. Double Asian, look like he's coming on the live. He's in there. Super Dell, which is the head. We have Bo Knows, we have Sure Enough TV, and we also have J Mac, aka The Hustler. And all of us have our different expertise, whether it be selling, how to resell boxes, whether it be how to get started with IPTV, how to use different boxes, how to use different programs, stuff like that, man. So it's a whole team of us, and most of us have live shows. I'm one that don't do a lot of live shows. I do a lot of tech videos. But like I said, tonight, Super Dell TV, you just search that on YouTube, he'll pop up. He have a show tonight. If you want to know more about the DST team, we most likely all of us would be on there tonight. Double Agent, you on here?
What? Me? No.
Oh, well, I got you on the show. You don't have no video. What's going on, my brother?
Well, it's because I'm using an Apple phone, and apparently,
my
iOS is outdated, so I can't do video.
Oh man! So yeah, so tell people about your service, my brother.
About what?
About your service.
Oh, I didn't come in here on that. I was actually just saying what up. But so
hold on. So you came to my show, but you don't want to talk about your service. You just came here to say what up.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, bro.
No, but seriously, so what it is I do have internal sources, and you guys can use tech in the bathrooms promo code $7 for one line. I plan on actually adding all my TV catch up, so I'll have everything on TV catch up to include my Spanish channels. I'm adding another like 120 Spanish channels onto there. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I actually have like 200 Canadian channels now. So, and my new APK is coming out real soon, which you've already tried it out somewhat.
I'll have to get that discount code so I can make sure and put it on my website so people can get that discount.
Somebody said your assets just don't know how to use it. So real say you just don't know how to use your iPhone, bro. You know how to use your iPhone with the service.
This is new to me. I was like, I came back and I'm like, wow.
A lot of servers recommend at least 25 megabits. All right, Legacy, you are a IPTV service provider. What bandwidth do you recommend people have for IPTV service? What's the minimum you recommend people have to use your service?
To use my service personally, I actually know some people that use it on DSL with 10 megabytes per second. That's all dependent on your device too. So, but yeah, no, as far as the internet goes, I do recommend 25 megabytes at minimum to get like no buffering.
So, Cable Kill, what do you think about Spectrum IPTV?
Spectrum's another one that I've had a lot of people asking me about, but I personally haven't used it, so I don't really have any knowledge on that. I don't. Have you ever used it, Tech?
No, I haven't.
I've had people mention it to me, but personally, I've never used it. So
I've tested it out, and they've they actually do have some issues too, but yeah.
So issues like what?
So like as far as the actual the app goes for like their service, sometimes it'll freeze up or whatever, but I'm sure they got plenty of money and they're gonna fix that.
All right. So, those of you guys that want to know my email, this is my email, takingthebathroom@gmail.com. And those of you that just coming to the show, welcome to the show. We've been talking about our brother Kill Cable. His channel was deleted by YouTube. You know, whenever we do this as YouTubers and we try to help people or save people money with cutting the card methods, a lot of times there might be corporations or there might be haters that report us. I did many videos, about 3 videos on copyright strikes that I have gotten or community guideline strikes I have gotten. I know that it sucks. I know your heart, it just drops whenever you get that freaking email. And my brother, he went through that process. He lost his channel. And basically this show is just to show him some support and introduce to you guys his new channel. I'm going to go ahead again, brother, turn it over to you. Tell the people your new channel and your website and how they can reach you. And also, if you want to support this channel, guys, you can make donations. Here's my Cash App, dbogan78, or you can send a donation to paypal.me/tech-in-the-bathroom. Go ahead, my brother.
So the new YouTube channel is Cable Kill and More. So you can just search that on YouTube and find us that way. The website is cablekill.us. If you're interested in cutting the cord, getting IPTV services, or even just getting movie and TV show apps, you can go to the websites, www.cablekill.us. If you're using a Fire Stick, you will need to use the downloader app to get those on your device. And I do appreciate y'all for showing support to me. It really does mean a lot. Basically, I'm just here to help you guys cut the cord and save you money in the long run.
And that's what's up, man. That was Double Agent. The question of the day, the year, the decade. When you new APK coming out, my brother?
I'm working on it. Yeah, as you know, I've been actually pretty busy. I've been gone live for the day job, and I'm gonna be gone again here soon. So
yeah,
I'm working on it.
Man, you're pretty busy. So I've been telling people, and correct me if I'm wrong, maybe midsummer you're gonna have more time where you be able to dedicate to the APK. No, wrong. I'm wrong.
Yeah, so towards the end of the summertime, I will have more time to dedicate it towards my service itself.
So basically, we gotta wait till midsummer. That's what you're saying?
No, I'll have the APK released before then.
All right, I'm just saying, bro. I don't know, bro. Gotta help me out, man. Sure.
Hater.
My son gonna be graduating. So Silverback Tech, great job showing support to fellow YouTubers. Yes, I told you guys I'm very competitive. I used to search for IPTV service and I used to see his videos rank ahead of me. I was not happy about that. Nevertheless, man, my brother does great job. Kill Cable put out great content and he helped the community. I feel like it's my obligation to give back. I feel like it's my obligation as long as I have this platform, that when someone is in this juncture, you got to realize, people, that there are very few of us. I'm not saying that there's few of us that does it, but it's very few of us that really have the end users at heart. And those that do have the end users at heart, man, I want to go ahead and, lend them my platform so they can use my platform to get people, involved and let people know what they have going on and how he can get back on his feet, because he had over 10,000, my brother, 10,000 subs.
Yeah, I was at 10,000, right at 10,000.
And if you ever started a YouTube channel, it's hard just to get 1,000. So
yeah, definitely, because I was at 350 before this stream, so it's definitely hard.
So let's go to his new channel, guys. Let's go ahead. It's Kill Cable and More, and go ahead and sub to him. Let's get him up, man. Share this video, like this video, and go over there and share his videos and let people know that he's back. Double Agent. I tried to sign up for Double Agent last night, but it kept declining my card. Though I brought another IPTV service after that with no problem. So what's going on with that, my brother?
I'm actually just responding to that. What it was that you have to enter your full address, include your state and region, and this is actually for I see that shout out to No Fear, I guess, but they run into similar issues. So you guys just need to enter your full address to include your state and region, and then you'll be able to purchase.
Cyberboard Black Man, how does one get started in IPTV service and if it's worth the time and money? So are you talking about how do one start their own IPTV service? I have videos on that. I actually did some live shows with what's that guy name? Oh yeah, Double Agent, on how to start your own IPTV service. So, Double Agent, you want to help them out?
Yeah, so I would recommend.
The first thing you're gonna need is 25 grand. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. About 20,000 just to be comfortable. Because when you first started off, you're gonna be in the negative for a while, until you actually get your name out there. So
appreciate that.
And why do one need 20 grand to start? So I want to start a IPTV service, right? You just build me this fancy computer that I have right here, okay? Why can't I use this fancy computer and get me like an encoder or something and go buy me some sources for $2 or $3 a source and get, about 400 sources or whatever? I don't know how it works. And start my own IPTV service with about $1,000, $1,200.
Well, you could ultimately do that, but you may run into some buffering issues. The reason why you don't want to do that is because you have to think long term, okay? And I always think long term for everything. What's going to happen the following month? You're going to fall behind because you have to pay for your servers, you have to pay for your streams, you have to, if you decide that you want to hire someone to help you with trouble tickets, you got to pay them. There's multiple things that you have to pay for out of pocket.
Speaking of hiring for trouble tickets, hey, brothers, there's any jobs available out there at Double Agent?
Not for the public.
Oh, all right. Let me see right here. Legacy ain't thanks for answer. I would try when I get home. All right. Still back. I'm starting all 4K services. Yeah, man. One of the things I have to say, guys, is that even though Kill Cable channel was deleted, I think that and I don't know if you feel the same way, brother, but I think that this is a wonderful opportunity for you to reinvent yourself. You even said to yourself that maybe you want to put other content on the channel. So go ahead and speak more to that.
Right. Yeah. It might not be all bad. I mean, I was mostly focused on just cutting the cord and IPTV reviews. I'd like to bring more content to you guys, maybe just different reviews of what may different things. Maybe even some comedy skits. Who knows? That's something I've always wanted to do. Just want to give you guys something to watch, basically, besides just the standard cutting the cord. Kind of like you do, though. I get a lot of my ideas from you, to be honest, Tech.
All right, that's all right, man. They said that imitation is the best form of flattery, man. Right. And hey, I mean, shucks, man. Ideas are made to be shared. One of the things I want to say is that my videos, whenever I review, like my heart when I got into YouTube was just to show people like different gadgets. Like people say, why you call yourself Tech in the bathroom? Like people always look at the bathroom as being like a negative connotation. And the thing about it is I tell people, when you get a new phone, you get a new pair of Bluetooth headphones, or you get a new drone or whatever it is, where you find yourself at most of the time, watching videos on how to use it or reading the manual.
On the toilet, in the bathroom.
So I just brought my camera up and I'd be like, hey, look, Tech in the bathroom. So go to the bathroom, chalk it up, and, you know, figure these things out. So that's why I get my name. I found that it'd be kind of unique and kind of stuck. But it's hard, my brother, whenever you start off, when you start off with the IPTV and you introduce new things, it's going to be hard because everyone's not going to be interested in that. And the way YouTube work is that YouTube is not going to suggest that to your regular subscribers. And they're not going to suggest it to your regular subscribers because they look at people's habits. And if they're constantly searching, you know, cutting the cord things, the only videos they're going to get suggestions about is those related to cutting the cord. That's why I always tell people, when you subscribe to my channel, make sure you hit that bell notification, right? And have the notification set to where you can get all of my videos. That way you're not missing anything. Trust me, guys, we content creators, we try to entertain you and introduce you to some new stuff. I also see my brother right here, Digital TV Sources. Keep your head up.
Appreciate that.
Hey, Digital TV Source is another YouTuber that put out great content, man, up and coming in this IPTV review world. Guys, go ahead, check him out. Subscribe to that channel right there. Great content, brother. Keep up the work. A lot of times I get dizzy because he put out so many videos, but keep up the work, man. Keep up the work. I always love to see when somebody had the hustle in them. Once again, this is the new channel right here. Smoking Salmon. I can only handle B&B one wolf. Please don't copy. Taking the bathroom. Yeah, telling people don't copy the wolf thing. So
hey, Cabico, quick question.
What's that?
So you ever studied microbiology?
I have not.
Oh, because you seem like a fun guy. You didn't like my joke, man?
Hey, man. Double Agent has some of the corniest jokes, man. Like, bro, like, you ever heard of dad jokes? Like, he got like grandpa jokes, bro. Like, he's so corny, man. Corny. Like, I don't even know how he got married. His pickup line to his wife be like, "Hey, your feet must be hurting because you've been running through my mind all day." Right?
It's funny that you say that. So
why?
I did use like a lame pickup line.
What was your pickup line?
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
That's exactly what it was.
Was it?
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Wow.
Because you're an angel, baby.
Wow. Yeah.
That's funny.
See, that's how you pick up girls with lame, corny jokes, and then you follow up with, "Yeah, it was pretty lame, but
yeah." Well, if you say so, I wouldn't recommend it, but look like it worked out pretty well for you, right?
Another one's, are you a parking ticket? Because you look fine. Oh, you got fine written all over you.
Crazy. I need new fake Jordans. Where they all at? All right, guys. So we got about 5 minutes left. Here's the website right here. Check out this website. Again, those of you guys that just joined in the show, we was talking about Kill Cable and his channel being deleted. What happened? It wasn't due to copyright strikes. It was due to community strikes. Which I'm confused because there was like you had like endangerments or something. What was it? Just it had violence or something in the little.
Oh no violence, no cussing, nothing. They just they flagged it as the harmful and dangerous act. So the way it was flagged basically makes it seem like I was in there beating people up, but it wasn't like that at all. I think it's just the flag that they can hang on to. I really don't know, to be honest with you.
And that's the thing, man, is that whenever you do it like that, like people abuse it. And if you have a freaking IPTV service provider, and if they just want to harass you or whatever, one of the things I do is that whenever I had my YouTube liaison, when I was going through stuff like that, I basically told them is that, hey, like, I know people do this anonymous, but it's messing with my channel. The time is money, people, and this is how you have to talk to people, is that YouTube, now it's different from a copyright strike, because the copyright strike is between you and the third party, but YouTube, whenever it's a community guideline, YouTube, you guys are in violation of your own guidelines, because you constantly allowing people to abuse this on my channel. Because when I follow the appeal, I win. And here it is, they're messing with my channel. You guys will be subpoenaed. You will have to give me that individual name. And guess what? If I would have lost my channel, I would have subpoenaed YouTube through my lawyer, got that individual name, and sued the pants off of them. Because you have a website that you drive traffic to. Of course, you're not making tons and tons of money, but you have to consider that as an asset. And you're not looking at what is generated now. You're looking at you projecting in the future. And so we wind up in court. Hey, this is what I project this website to make in the next 10 years via this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel was growing at this rate. This is how much I was getting paid a month from YouTube and Google Ads. This is what I extrapolate in the next 10 years. And this is what I'm suing these individuals for.
Yeah, that's what I should have done. I definitely take your advice to heart. I ain't gonna let that happen again. I'll probably go back and see how many days have passed now and see if
people don't realize is that there's consequences to everything you do. And people think that it's cute that they just say things, like even in the comment section, people might say things that they think is just cute. But here in Louisiana, we have a law against online bullying. I can bring it to my local DA, my local prosecutor, man, and actually at the very minimum, I can file a complaint against you. You know, people have to learn online etiquette. It's a different world, man. It's a different world. Double agent.
Appreciate that, Darrell.
What's up?
You have any last words for the people about the
yeah. So
can you talk up, please, my brother?
Well, no, this is just for anybody in general. If they're having like audio issues, and it's not just for my service, but it's people with actually the 4K Fire Stick. There's actually a resolution out there. So when you first purchase your 4K Fire Stick, it's set to like best audio, whatever. You have to actually set that to stereo, and then as far as your picture, you have to go in there and you have to modify that also to I forgot what it was, adapt or something like that. But I'll get with you offline so that way you can create a video on it.
Yeah, and what we'll do is I still need to go live with you, my brother, so we can explain this computer or whatever. But I get with you. I know you've been busy, you've been working a lot, and then when you're not at work, you got family and kids. I always encourage family time, and of course you're still working on that APK.
Is that another low blow?
Cable Kill, my brother, you have any last word for the people before we go?
Just be sure and go subscribe to the new channel. Check out the website if you haven't already. We've got a bunch of apps on there to cut the cord, a bunch of IPTV services on there. You pretty much can't go wrong. It's a one-stop shop to cut the cord. And I definitely appreciate you, Tech, for getting me back out there, get me some publicity. I definitely appreciate that.
Job, man. That's my responsibility as a fellow YouTuber, man. We always look, we all we have, we got to look out for each other. I just wanted to thank you guys for the hard work and the dedication. I have heard other YouTubers express how much of a PITA when you get strikes. You guys are the best. Yes, it is a pain in the asphalt. Yes, it is. So, man, once again, thank you for coming on to the show. Double Asian, my brother, man. Thank you for blessing my panel. Thank everyone for taking time out of their day, man. I think at the height we had like over 120 some people watching midday. It's a blessing to be affiliated with a community like this. It's a blessing to have an opportunity to communicate with fellow YouTubers and get you guys the important information out there. So if you didn't know that Kill Cable YouTube channel was deleted, it was deleted, but he's up and running, and this is his new channel. Go ahead, subscribe to him, share this video, like this video. As always, it's your boy taking a bathroom. The bathroom is the only place where you can play with your gadgets in peace. And people, only play with your gadgets in the bathroom. Until next time, peace out. Don't forget to subscribe.
Oh, wait, real quick.
What, man? Go ahead. I just about to hit end broadcast. Go ahead.
I was just messing with you.
Hey, Miss Shanky and Sharon. Well, you had something else to say, Double Agent?
No, I ain't got nothing. I just wanted to say hey real quick.
Oh, that's all you want to say was real quick. All right, then. So before we go, Kill Cable, you are at 424 now.
Much love. I definitely appreciate that.
Hey, man. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys for doing that. I know you didn't have to do it, but thank you guys for going, because you was at what, 300 and what?
I was at about 350 when we started.
He's at 350 and now he's at 424. Thank you guys for doing that. Let's just keep it going, man. Hopefully by the end of the week, you guys share this video, like this video, word of mouth. Put this on your Facebook. It's easy. Just hit the little share button, put it on your Facebook or your Twitter. Just share. Get the word out that my boy is back. And you know how it goes. Peace. Before I hit end broadcast, Double Agent. Double Agent. Anything. Going once. Going twice. All right. Cable Kill. Anything.
I'm good.
You see how awkward like my hand is right here on the end broadcast button. It's just that awkward moment, right? Like the people that try to think buying stuff. You're like, so bye.